Vic Beasley is obviously on the trading block, but here are three things as to why Vic Beasley may or may not be able to be traded from the Atlanta Falcons. And the first one is the Falcons are in a youth movement. This is a youth movement for the Atlanta Falcons. And let's be clear, it is time and is long overdue. You have guys who just not making it happen. They're not producing. And you have to see what these young guys can do. This is one of the reasons why the Falcons traded Mohamed Sanu, Calvin Ridley, Austin Hooper. These guys could possibly take that next step. Russell Gage could take that next step into being a good wide receiver. Calvin Ridley could possibly be the next Pro Bowl receiver from this Atlanta Falcons team. But you have Mohamed Sanu, who's a terrific receiver, veteran, but he's 30 years old. Time to get younger. Trying to see what Calvin Ridley could do full time. Is he ready to take that next step? This is what you're going to do. And the Falcons have John Cominsky. John Cominsky is the guy that is ready to take that next step. So the Falcons find a trade partner. John Cominsky is a guy that you would look at to take his spot. He can do a multitude of things. John Cominsky is a terrific athlete. And the second one is a $12.5 million. That's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money for a lot of teams right now. And you have to find the cap space. And I don't think a lot of teams right now who are in it have the opportunity to take on a $12.5, $13 million pay from Vic Beasley. So when you look at it, it's going to take some time. And if you're going to take on $12.5, $13 million from Vic Beasley, I'm not sure these teams are ready to give up a draft pick. You got to take up $13.5 million on top of that, give away a pick, a third, fourth. I'm not sure. Vic Beasley has had his consistency issues. So a team like Buffalo, I think Buffalo is in a position where they can take on some salary. These guys are in need for another playmaker or role player to highlight a guy like Ed Oliver. They would definitely welcome a Vic Beasley in. But it all comes down to the cap. So the cap issues is something around the league that the other teams have to take in consideration. And this is why Vic Beasley he is in fact with the Atlanta Falcons team, still with the Atlanta Falcons team. It's salary. All right, and the last one, there's a lot of bad energy, man. There's a lot of bad energy on this team. Just bad, bad, bad. You got Tack doing petty things like going on social media, liking the rant that Chuck Smith, former defensive end for the Atlanta Falcons, what he said about Vic Beasley and this Atlanta Falcons team. He liked that post. He liked that video from Chuck Smith. So it's a lot of petty stuff. I don't know what's going on in that Falcons locker room, but we have a lot of players that are just, they're not pulling their weight. They're scared to say something to their counterpart, their teammates. And you can see it. You can feel the energy. The Falcons fan base, we can feel the energy. We see it all over the field. We see it. These guys aren't consistent. Who is to blame? Is it Devondre Campbell? Is it Isaiah Oliver? Is it Vic Beasley? Who is it? Is it Tack McKinley? Who is the problem? Who is the problem, Falcons fan? And maybe a change in scenery for Vic Beasley is the way to go. Because this Falcons team, until something happens, some drastic happens, we may not ever see this team win another game. But this energy has to change. We need a change in Atlanta. Falcons, that's the truth. So let me know what you guys think about this. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Share it to your friends, your Falcons friends. Your boy, man, Mike is out, man. Peace.
Whipping the Princess Diana. Double cup lean, found her. Oh my, oh